Okay, Johnny, come in, come in.
Oh, alright.
Sit. Yeah, yeah, sit. Okay. So, Johnny,
Yeah.
how can I help you today?
Well, I've been having a mix of quite a lot of things with my marriage as of late.
Your marriage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
How old am I? I'm 28.
Oh, you're 28. Oh, you're 28. Oh, you look very young. So how old is your wife?
My husband.
Oh, your husband?
26.
Oh, wait. Your throat is a bit sore.
Yes.
Are you sick?
Yeah.
What kind of sick?
Just a sore throat. Nothing. Not a big
Oh,
deal.
nothing. Not. Oh, it's just a normal sore throat, and you went to the doctor to check.
Yeah.
So you're okay. You're okay physically. This is not a physical thing, lah.
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking. No. It's okay. I'm just checking. I mean,
Okay.
we have to make sure everything is safe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you are having problem with your husband?
Yes.
Yes. So how can I help you?
Well, it's just that things have been quite stressful as of late since we moved into a new household, and I'm not really sure how to really cope on and manage with that. There's been quite a lot of changes.
In your household, you have changes. I mean, generally, when people get married, you expect there to be changes. That's normal.
Yeah, I know, but did not expect it to be so hard on that.
How do you not expect it to be hard?
Well, I guess it really comes down as how we pretty much supported each other throughout, and we came into this household quite rationally, but as time went on, my partner started becoming more emotionally intense with things, quite rough on the edges.
So your partner got rough on the edges, and when you moved in, it was a rational relationship?
Yes.
Until you moved in, then it was not so rational already.
In that sense, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you expected marriage to be rational?
I expected it to be a mix of both, not so bad, at least. I did not
You're
expect
young, that's why.
Yeah. Alright.
No, because marriage is stressful, and it's very hard to be rational when you have two people living together.
Oh, okay. I can see that right now. But what really helps maintain it even better? I mean, how to improve it on that?
How to improve on that? Well, patience. You need to be patient. You have to be patient. If not, a relationship doesn't work, and your relationship is special.
Special?
I mean, okay lah, it's unique. And it's not the normal relationship that we have in the country. You have to admit that it is not a normal relationship, right?
Yeah, I guess what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm just facing the facts that it's a special relationship.
Okay. But patience how? I mean...
So how are you normally patient? I mean, in other situations, how do you show patience?
Well, I pretty much usually think everything through and go through everything in my head, and I see how things can be weighted, things can't be weighted on, and I just wait based on that, wait based on what things that go on in my life.
So you just wait?
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah. I mean I do other things, and if I see there's a cause of action, I take it, but...
So how do you know there's a cause of action?
When I see things get too dire, or when I see things...
So you wait until things go wrong, until they become dire, and then only you take action?
Yeah, I would say it on that.
Oh, okay. So you have problems anticipating a problem?
Sometimes. I guess now that you direct us that, yeah, sometimes.
So your problem is actually you don't know when things happening, you're not noticing what's going on around you, you have a problem noticing a problem. Okay, now that one is not that hard to manage. That's quite a straightforward problem. Yeah, it is. I mean, you need to slow down a little bit, and you need to plan properly what's happening in your life.
But how do I plan I mean, and out with my partner being quite stressed out and being hard to manage with things as of late.
Are you not stressed out?
I am.
Okay, you see, I mean, your body language, you're sitting like that, you're stressed. I mean, this, you're normally stressed, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You sure only sometimes?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so sometimes you're stressed out and then you think your partner is also stressed out, but is it your partner's fault?
I would not say it's his fault. I mean, sometimes it is when he gets quite lucrative with things and how he deals with things, but...
How lucrative with things? I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
I mean, as how he usually settles and solves most situations.
I think you misused the word. Lucrative is about money, right?
Money.
Lucrative, it's a lucrative venture. It's a profitable venture.
I guess so.
So I think you slightly misused. It's okay. I mean, it's it's Malaysian English. We always speak Malaysian English a bit. We don't really have proper use of the words. So sometimes big words we mix them up a bit in Malaysia.
All right.
Sorry. I'm just but it's good to get it correct.
Okay. But yeah, speaking on that, it's just that he pretty much usually goes on with these problems and he usually settles them quite in a good detail. But now, as of late, he pretty much misses out those things, and now he doesn't know where to go on that. And when he doesn't know where to go on that, he gets quite stressed out, and he expresses quite emotionally on that, and sometimes deeply on that, and don't really know how to work with that.
Oh, so he is the problem.
I would not say that as well. I would add on as that I am the problem as well in some places.
So how
because
does
I
that?
don't know how to deal with it.
Okay. So how do you contribute?
I contribute. I make sure that I'm a good husband and that I do my best.
Oh, sorry.
To help on that, and I just try to try to serve him as I can and try to make sure that he comes back to a good home. But I don't really know how to maintain that. I mean, I have work as well, and I have the stress as well. And when I get back, I don't really know how to make things all right for him. And I hope he cooperates in that.
And you think that you have to make things all right for him?
Sometimes, yes.
How do you make things all right for somebody else?
Well, try to listen to him more, try to be more attentive to his needs.
What about your needs?
I try to get by my needs. I'm happy when he's happy.
So are you happy when you're happy?
Am I happy when I'm happy? Yeah.
So how do you make sure you are happy? Is he happy when you are happy?
I hope so. Or at least I'd be wishful of that.
Oh wow, it actually sounds like you're not so certain about the relationship.
I guess not. That's why I'm here.
So but if a relationship has to be mutual, you have to be happy for each other.
That's true.
A one-sided relationship doesn't really work. I mean, you know that, right? It's kind of normal that any kind of relationship, whether it's a special relationship or a normal relationship, you have to have kind of mutual give and take.
Right.
So what are you getting, other than the sex part, what are you getting out of the relationship?
Sex part? What?
I'm assuming that's a normal part of the relationship. That's normal?
Yeah, but there are a lot of other things as well.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that is normal for y'all. That's a healthy part of it for y'all, right? You didn't say it's an issue, so can I assume that it's normal? Is it okay? I didn't mean anything. I was just saying that it's a healthy part of it. Okay. Sorry for mentioning. I didn't realize it was a sensitive issue for you. So I'm sorry for mentioning it. I won't mention it anymore. Okay. So in your relationship with your partner, what do you get out of it?
I guess the joy of having made sure that he gets back home safely, and that when he makes me happy, when he pretty much prepares everything head on, and he usually makes sure that And he usually prepares to special occasions, you know what I mean on that?
Oh, but how many special occasions do we have? We have birthday, a wedding anniversary.
More than that, I mean, I'm not talking about just those,
Oh,
but on special moments, like when we travel and we learn together and when we explore
okay.
together.
So when all
and
these,
things.
so at special times he does good stuff for you. But normally every day you are the one doing a lot of the work.
I guess you could say it like that.
So that means when it's a normal day and a normal time, because there are people who are on holiday, but that's your on holiday, so it's a different thing. It's not part of normal life, because when you're married, the normal life is as important or sometimes even more important than the holiday, because the holiday takes you out of your normal life.
No, but sometimes he does do these things on a normal basis.
And that's
It's
what I'm
just that-
asking. What does he do on a normal basis that makes it special or
Oh.
makes it good?
Well, there was one time when he would come back and it wasn't really a special day much, it was just an average day. And then he would just spend 2 hours with me. We wouldn't really talk, we'd just spend that time together and I'd just be happy with that. And then he's like,
Your
we drive
expectations
together.
of your husband very low. Huh?
And a mix of that, I guess.
Very low expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, one time he comes back and spends 2 hours with you, and you prepare food for him almost every day, and you look after him as much as you can, and he gets to be nasty to you, and
He's not nasty.
oh,
I mean, he's not, he overreacts, but he's not nasty.
oh, okay,
I would say
okay.
that.
He's not nasty. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, sometimes how we see behavior and how other people see behavior can be different. Because from what you were saying, I mean, it's not, of course, nothing physical, but sometimes behavior can be. People can treat us in ways which make us feel really bad,
Yeah.
and they can be doing it, in a way that makes you feel less and less and smaller. And when we don't have much in our lives, then it becomes an issue.
But he's not really, he's not that severe as an issue itself.
Oh, if it wasn't that severe,
consider-
you wouldn't be in counseling.
I guess I would rather think of the whole thing as me coping with the new things and him as the issue as a whole. And that.
Yes, we rather think of a lot of things in ways which it seems logical and seems correct to us. But sometimes our ways of looking at things, because we are on the inside and we can't see outside, so that's why sometimes professionals help you see outside that situation,
I see.
because you're only seeing one side of the situation, and your situation is hard.
So how would you suggest me to move on with this?
Well, first thing, maybe you want to really look at your relationship and really see whether his behavior makes you happy. Because it doesn't sound like it sounds like your behavior makes you happy. I do things for him and he's happy, so I'm happy. Correct? That's what you said, right?
On some occasions, yeah.
Okay, so that's a big thing. But other than that, on holidays he makes you feel happy. But on a day-to-day, as a husband who's supposed to be at home and helping you and being a workmate for you, unless he doesn't know the meaning of the word husband, okay, which is husband is somebody who's with you all the time. Given your circumstances, maybe there's a different rule.
He has to work.
Every husband has to work.
As well.
Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding. Is there a different set of expectations because it's not a normal marriage?
No,
It's the same set of expectations with a normal marriage, right?
I guess I would add
So
to that.
Like if I had a husband, then I would expect to be supported every day, not just on holidays. You see the point? I'm trying to say that if for it to be a normal marriage, you need normal expectations.
But he is trying to support pretty much both of us.
That's not what you said earlier.
It's on an account. He pretty much does contribute to the whole household. It's just that,
He contributes money.
yes.
Oh well, yeah, wow. So you also contribute money, you also work. It's not like you're a desperate housewife. yeah, I mean, it's not like you are staying at home and you're not contributing money. Kan?
Yeah, I guess I agree with that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's a bit sensitive here. I'm just trying to be honest. I don't mean for you to take it in that way. I'm just trying to be honest about how that situation is, and I'd say the same thing for a normal relationship. I'd probably say the same thing. And it's like, if the husband is not contributing at home for every day, and he's not doing his part, maybe he needs to learn how to do it.
How can he learn how to do it if there's so many things pretty much bothering him every day?
Then he needs to go for counseling. There's so many things bothering him every day and he's not dealing with it, right? I mean, we cannot, force him to change. But we can actually set expectations and say, and you sit down and talk to him. You can sit down and talk to him, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So you can sit down and talk to him, and you can explain to him, what you expect, and be very clear. Okay, I expect. Look, I would like to do this, and I would like you to do this because I like to feel cared for. Because that's what it's not making you feel, right?
But wouldn't that be quite commanding?
I mean, you can discuss. If he doesn't know what you want, if he doesn't know what behavior you expect, and he's not doing it, is it his fault?
I guess when you put it like that, yeah.
I mean,
it would be his fault.
I mean, you're a guy, and you know what it's like when people are very subtle, and they give clues, and then they don't tell you what it is, and then they expect you to read their minds.
Yeah.
Most of my girlfriends and all with their boyfriends, they have that problem. They're very subtle. They drop clues, and then their boyfriend gets it wrong. So for yourself as well, when it's happened to you in the past, when people drop clues to you and you don't get it so much, it's like you miss the clue a bit, and then then people scold you because then you're like, I can't read your mind. Can't.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of thing. I'm not asking you to command your husband.
Okay.
I'm saying, sit down, have a talk with him, tell him what are things which you would like in the relationship, and maybe he will understand a bit better because maybe he thinks everything is okay.
That's true. Yeah, that might be true.
Have you told him that things were not okay?
Yes, I have. It did not go as well as planned because he does express a certain awareness to that. It's just that he doesn't really know how to really work around that. So because of that, he just goes on working as how he is because work is quite heavy for him. I mean,
you're a very caring person. I can really see you're very caring and you really love your husband a lot. Very, very good boy. Very good boy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. You're a very good person.
Right.
Okay? And you're a good person. And you care for your husband. Okay, I think you can work it out. I'm sure you can work it out. You just need a little bit of patience, and maybe when you talk to him, talk to him when he is in a good mood. Sometimes when we talk to him is when we are frustrated.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you wait until you're in a good mood and he's in a good mood, and you say, come, we need to have a chit chat.
How will we find a good mood if there's so many things stressing us right now?
You have no time for a good mood at all?
I mean, it's more on it's hard to keep both of us at the same time to be in a good mood at the same moment. It's like right now I'm in counseling and I'm not really in a good mood myself. I don't really feel well. I don't really feel good about how things have been. And I assume that when he is doing better at work, maybe he will be doing better on that.
So if he does better at work, he will do better. You don't have to do, if that was true, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
If that was honestly true, that if he was doing better at work, he will be doing better at home, then you don't really have to do anything, because then it will magically work itself out.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure even if it was better at work, he would not be able to translate that to behavior at home unless you can find time to sit with your partner and both of you put yourselves in a good mood to deal with it. Because, I mean, if you're telling me you're in a partnership where you are never in a good mood together, or it's very hard for the two of you to be in a good mood together, then you're not really in a partnership.
Alright.
You know, it's a difficult place to be when you first get into a marriage, because it's different from before, right? Like when you were
Yes.
dating, it didn't seem so stressful.
Yeah,
Did you have more fun when you were dating?
not so much on fun, but we were happy.
You were happy. Okay. What did you have when you were dating that you don't have right now?
Well, he was quite happy himself, and he didn't really have most of these things to deal with on a general basis. So we tried to make do, and yeah, things could just work. I mean, both of us, we're not really from rich families. And we just found each other, and we were just really happy with each other's company. And we got out of that together. Now, I guess I would say that in a monetary point of view, it's not so bad anymore. That it's much better. We're now living in a middle class society. We're quite alright. I don't really know how to work with that. I mean, work with as in how probably with our lives being simpler, we were much more happier with that.
Sometimes money complicates things.
It does.
Yeah. No, that happens. But the main question I asked, which was not quite answered, was what did you do together that you're not doing now to be happy?
I would just generally say that we're spending more time
You
together.
sure not say? You want something for your call?
No, it's okay. It's okay. But no, it's just we spend more time together.
You spend more time together?
Yeah.
Okay, so how can you spend more time together now?
I'm not really sure.
You're
We're
not
both
really
quite
sure.
busy with our lives.
Okay, so you got more busy.
I mean, I try to cut off from work a little more to be back at home, and I try to handle more of the chores now that I'm more at home, but he's still quite occupied because his job is quite different in nature.
So it really seems that all the work is coming from you in this relationship.
Right.
A lot of the work is coming from you. You cut your job, you're trying to be home, and in response, he doesn't respond.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little bit unfair to you.
Would you have any ideas how to get him to respond?
Would you be able to tell him what I just said in a gentle manner?
Yes, I would.
Would that be a starting point to say, look, I mean, I've been trying to cut back at work. I've been trying to be at home a bit longer so that we can spend time together, because this marriage is important to me and to you as well. So can we at least try to spend some time together doing things that the both of us enjoy? I mean, you must like cooking.
Not so much actually.
Oh,
He's
okay.
more of the cook.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. What do you all normally do together? Go shopping.
Shopping, writing.
So go shopping together. I mean, that would be something. Yeah. I mean, if we go shopping together or plan a shopping trip like once a week or something like that.
Okay.
I mean, now money not so much of an issue, so you might as well spend a bit.
Yeah. Yes. You mentioned that.
You can enjoy. Get those nice clothes.
Right.
Nice. I mean. Okay, sensitive. Okay, sorry. No, but just nice clothes. I mean, I like nice clothes.
Okay.
I mean, okay, look, I mean, really, I don't mean anything to it. You're just, being sensitive a bit, but it's okay. I understand because you're stressed.
Alright.
I mean, it must be, it must be hard to come out and talk about it, about this type of
It
thing.
is.
Yeah, I mean, so you're very brave to do that. I mean, you're a very brave man.
Thank you.
Is that 15 minutes?
I don't know.
Oh, 25 minutes. Wow, okay.